Hi everyone, welcome to our all-new Friday Fireside Chat. So every week we're going to get together, have a little chat, different people, different topics. So like, subscribe, let us know in the comments what kind of topics you guys would like to hear. This week we're going to start out in an ice castle because it's just on the brink of ice fishing season, and why not start in an ice castle with a great fireplace behind us here. So today I've got Jim with us. So Jim, say hi.
Hi, Jim.
I love it. Okay, great. So we're just going to go over a few things, just chat between you and me, and if they want to hear other things, we'll bring you back on another segment. Otherwise, we're going to keep rolling into
Sounds
topics. Great. Okay, so Jim, you have done a lot of ice fishing throughout your life.
Yes.
Yeah. And we live in Minnesota, so we're at Bullyan RV. We're located in Duluth, Minnesota, off of Lake Superior. Minnesota is home of 10,000 plus lakes. In your opinion, what is the best lake to be ice fishing on? And when is the best time to really start getting into ice fishing?
Best lake, boy, there are lots and lots of good lakes in Minnesota. The best lake is one you can find all on your own and keep it to yourself. The most reliable right now lately have been Red Lake. It's going to be great here in a couple of weeks. First ice. Lake of the Woods is another classic. Lots and lots of walleyes in both of those lakes. North central Minnesota is full of those big classic walleye lakes. Winnie, Leech, Cass, Mille Lacs. And so those would be the best places. And what was the second part of the question?
When is the best time to get into ice fishing?
Early in the year. Sooner the better. As soon as there's ice, the fish are biting. And so, like up on Red Lake, it's common for a nice big ice castle like this. Folks stand them on shore at the end of November and walk out a mile or so and catch lots and lots of walleyes.
That's great. So, follow-up question with that. So you said when there's ice, what is the typical amount of ice that people should have or make sure that the lakes have before people start venturing out? Because you always hear those horror stories of people going out maybe too early or staying on a little too late.
You know, if you Google Minnesota DNR ice safety, they have a really good chart. I think 4 inches is recommended for foot traffic. For a half-ton pickup or a car or a 16-foot ice castle or other smaller thing, 8 or 9 inches is enough. Doesn't seem like it, but it is. And then it goes up from there to the 3/4 ton and the 1-ton pickups, and the bigger fish houses need more ice. One thing nice about Red Lake and Mille Lacs and Lake of the Woods is the resorters there keep track of that, and they monitor it many, many times a day. Their livelihood depends on it. If they tell you it's safe, it's safe. And so that's, if you're unsure, to check with one of the resorters and use their roads, and they maintain them, and that'd be my advice.
Yeah, that's great. That's great advice. I didn't even think of that, I guess, as using locals as a starting point for information, because they're there and they know, and yeah, that's good. All right, Jim, so what are some of your top things that you need to bring or do when you're going ice fishing with the family, bringing the dog, everybody's having fun?
I would say the most important thing is do a little bit of research, find a good resort. Like I say, they keep the roads plowed, they'll plow right out to you. I know it's fun to be out on your own all the time and call your own shots, but those guys know what they're doing. I would say that'd be my top thing. Pick a reputable resort, pay the little bit of money that it costs to go out there, and they'll take care of you. If you're bringing kids, be sure and give them some say, or newbies that people have never fished. Ask their advice. When people get a little buy-in like that, it's a lot more fun for them. If you're bringing kids, be sure there's something else to do. Because ice fishing isn't always nonstop action, If you bring the Vexilar, that helps. Gives kids something to look at. Jiffy Pop is a must bring.
Oh my gosh, Jiffy Pop. That's something that we grew up on.
Right.
That everybody kind of forgets about.
And put on the propane stove. It's as much fun to make as it is to eat. There's no doubt about it. Plenty of good snacks like that. And stay patient. Have fun. Celebrate every fish, but don't complain if they're not biting. That'd be my advice.
That's great. Awesome. Well, thanks, Jim, for coming out. Do you have any last words of advice or anything else you want our viewers to know about ice fishing or ice houses or anything like that?
The biggest mistake people make ice fishing is going in the middle of the day. Go mornings and evenings. That's when the fish are going to be biting. During the day is when you're going to play cards and throw the frisbee around out in the snowbank. So that's my advice.
That's great.
Cool. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. And don't forget, like, subscribe, throw in the comments what kind of topics you guys want to hear and what different things you guys want to learn about, because we are open to suggestions and we're here to have fun. Thanks so much. Have a great day.